Hello guys, today we're going over easily the second most controversial list. Yes, first was countries' flags. Now it's going over our state, United States, states of the U.S. Okay, there's a reason why our country has a lot of division. People say state A is worse than state B, even though statistics say state B is state worse than state D. So we'll be using some statistics here and personal opinions will be in this video. First is Alaska. Alaska is pretty, Alaska is actually considered pretty dangerous, pretty cold. Um, because a lot of criminals actually escape to Alaska. They do, and they keep coming to Alaska, which makes the state worse because first of all, Alaska is away from the rest of the U.S. and also Alaska is super big, so Alaska is CTL. Gonna make no FTL. So let's be surprising no FTL in this tier list. But next is Alabama. Alabama has pretty cool beaches, but Alabama is also basically the most southern a state can get. There's also Mississippi, but Mississippi is considered like the worst state in America. But Alabama is pretty okay. There's CTL. Next is Arkansas. Never been there. It looks like a cool place, but I heard most of the states are dangerous, so they're DTL. Next is Arizona. Arizona is a pretty cool place. It's much better than California and New Mexico. Does those states start to wear B? Seriously? Next is California, I guess. Arizona, no, they're not F tier. They're ATL. Arizona's pretty cool. They have pretty cool flag. Next is California. We have to make their own TL. Yes, this accurately describes California. This is the real TL California has to go in. If you can even put that. Next is Colorado. Yeah, they have pretty cool mountains. There's lots of good places to work in Colorado. So do BTL. There's some bad parts about Colorado, like there's some really dangerous cities, but Colorado's pretty okay. Next is Connecticut. Connecticut's kind of a forgivable state, so though there's some bad cities and some cities. So Colorado's D tier as well. Nobody will remember nobody really remembers Connecticut as a good state to go to. Next is Delaware. Delaware is a state that just exists. Forgettable state, but they exist. So CTO. Next is Florida. Okay, I think I give Florida too much swag because of the hurricanes. There are good parts of Florida, and then there's just terrible parts of Florida. Yes, I have to avoid the terrible parts of Florida. So Florida is not this area. Florida is at least, I think, the same area as Alabama. Next is Georgia. Georgia is actually a pretty good state. Just avoid, but because Atlanta is one of the, just because Atlanta is a bad place to go to, the ATL. Atlanta is not that great, but the rest of Georgia outside of Atlanta is a go to. Next is Hawaii. Hawaii is easily one of the best American states ever. You get to go and to. Basically, it's a tropical island that we own. So next is Iowa. Iowa is a pretty boring state, but it's pretty boring. It's a pretty interesting state, but it's pretty boring. They're pretty good. So if you want to live a life like a farmer or low life crime, there's no crime in Iowa, so they're pretty good. Next is Idaho. Idaho is known for potatoes, so let's make a new TL. potato TL. Next is our state. Our state is okay. Chicago is not that great, but the rest of the state is just boring. So we're gonna be in the same tier of Florida. Next is Indiana. Indiana is easily one of the most boring states in America. Okay, this it's just a state you just drive through. So there's nothing interesting about Indiana. There's nothing. They're easily FTL. Next is Kansas. Kansas is just known for their farms and prairie dogs. So they're known for they were known for prairie dogs and bison and buffalo and stuff. They're ATL. BTL. Next is this is Kentucky. So Kentucky's okay. They're known for the horses. So they're BTL. They're BTL. Next is Louisiana. Louisiana is easily one of the worst states in America. They're very, very, very dangerous. And that's basically it. Next is it's Massachusetts. Massachusetts is known for Boston's a pretty great city, so yes, Massachusetts here. Next is Maryland. Whenever I think Maryland, I just think dangerous cities, so I think of Baltimore, and Baltimore sucks, so Maryland is FTL. Next is this state. Is that Maine? It says Maine, so Maine's a pretty boring state. Where did Maine go? Where did Maine? Maine's a pretty boring state, so. But Maine's also a pretty good place if you want to go and just do absolutely nothing, so they're a pretty good state. There's very low crime there. Next is Michigan. Detroit sucks, but the rest of your state is pretty cool. So yeah, CTL. Next is Minnesota. Minnesota's in the same lines as Maine. There's nothing really there besides like the city, big city there, Minneapolis. But it's a pretty good place if you want to rest there. Next is Missouri. Missouri just okay. St. Louis is terrible, but the rest of the state is okay. Next is Mississippi. They suck. Okay, they're easily the worst state in America. I think you should absolutely avoid Mississippi at all costs, like California. I'm gonna make it its own TL. It's called Similar to Hell. There you go. Mississippi is down. Next is Montana. Montana is pretty good. They're known for the dinosaur fossils, and known for the and they're not known for they're known for basically mountains and dinosaur fossils, and they're known for like bison, so they're BTL. They're a pretty boring state to drive through, but they're known for some pretty cool things, like Idaho. Next is North Carolina. North Carolina and South Carolina are practically the same. Could be one state, but North Carolina is known with the Red Wolf. That creature's there. Mr. Beast is from there, and a lot of other YouTubers are from there. A lot of famous people are from there. So North Carolina must not be that bad of a place. Next is North Dakota. Very boring state, so CTL. Very cold as well. Next is Nebraska. Nebraska is a place where a lot of people go for some reason. Don't know why, but Nebraska is known for tornadoes. Kansas as well. So I think since I put Kansas here, Nebraska is known for practically the same things as Kansas. So there you go. Next is this state. I have no idea what state this is. New Hampshire. New Hampshire is actually considered the safest state in America. So New Hampshire is a pretty small state. It's not known for it much. New Hampshire is actually pretty decent to go to. It's really safe and not that bad. Next is this state. Iowa State's brags are all more interesting, but this is like, oh, this is New Jersey. New Jersey sucks. Okay, we gotta make a new state for New Jersey. We gotta make a new tier for New Jersey. ZTL. That's where New Jersey goes. Because they just stink. They're just so terrible. You know, in New Jersey, if you pump gas, you have to actually get up out of your car and tell someone to do it for you. Yeah, that's the reason I'm never going to New Jersey. No, thank you. Next is New Mexico. They stink. Obviously, New Mexico is one of the most dangerous states in America. That's what happens when you have dumb people leading your state. You have lots of crime. Next is Nevada. I think I know what we all know what Nevada is really known for. Nevada is known for Las Vegas. Nevada is C tier. For anyone else who is not obsessed with gambling, Nevada is just a pretty boring and dull state to go to. Next is this is New York. New York is getting terrible. New York used to be a good state, but now New York is trying to ban hot dogs. When a lot of people like hot dogs, so why would you do that? And next is Ohio. Ohio is a pretty good state. There are bad parts of Ohio, like Cleveland. Most of the cities are bad, but the rest of the state is pretty good, so they're CTL. Next is Oklahoma. I can't find a single good thing about. No, there's very few good things about Oklahoma, so they're DTL. Next is Oregon. Oregon is a pretty okay state. Portland is not that great, but the rest of the state is pretty good. Next is Pennsylvania. Some of the cities are bad, but no, some of the cities are okay. I'm here to say his friend, but the rest of the state is pretty good. So they're ATL. Next is Rhode Island. They may be small, but they're not lacking in greatness. Rhode Island's pretty good, so they're BTL. Next is South Carolina. Um, South Carolina is pretty cool. They're like North Carolina. I think this would be the same state, so they're putting South Carolina by North Carolina. So it's that simple. Next is South Carolina, South Dakota. South Dakota's just pretty boring. They're going to CTL again. South Dakota's just pretty boring. But it's home to the fastest growing metropolitan area. Next is Tennessee. Sometimes Tennessee gets such a bad whack as a state. But I think Tennessee is easily one of the most underrated states in the world. In the United States, there's lots of. If you're like interested in the history of like the Civil War and stuff, Tennessee is actually a pretty good state to go to. Next is Texas. Texas is easily one of the greatest states in America. Everything is truly bigger in Texas, so Texas is STL. Texas is the completely opposite of New Jersey. New Jersey stinks. Texas is best. You get what we're seeing here? Next is Utah. Okay, Utah has to have its own tier. Utah, you get your own tier. That's basically it. Utah's not even on the tier list. They're in the Mormon tier. Which basically means this state is this is Mormon's tier. That's where Utah has to go. They're above California at least. I'm just leaving them now. Okay, now it's time to re-put you guys here. This is actually a pretty bad template here. Next is Virginia. Virginia's okay. They're okay. CTL. Haven't really ever been to Virginia. That's why I come over to a few states that it's just there. Next is Vermont, because these go by alphabetical order, so it's Vermont. Vermont's where Bernie Sanders is from, so those. But it's considered pretty safe, so those CTL. Next is Washington State. Washington State's a pretty disappointing state. They're banning everything that people like. So well, but Nintendo of America's from there, so they'll BTL. And they're known for the rain. Oh, okay, well. Patel's gonna be. Yeah, let's just be Patel at that TL. Wisconsin's pretty great. Definitely way better than here. Potato tier is supposed to be between A and B tier, so let's ignore that. The video's almost over anyways. Next is West Virginia. The FTL. Moving on. I don't need to explain why West Virginia is easily one of the worst states in America. Next is Wyoming. Wyoming's a pretty good place to go to though. The Yellowstone National Park is a great place. You can see lots of animals and nature in its natural area, so that's basically Wyoming. Wyoming doesn't have any people, but it's basically it's known for Yellowstone, so that's basically what it is. And that's why most people go to Wyoming anyways. So that's the US state tier list. I think I've offended like 10 people already by first 5 minutes of the video, so goodbye.